this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. We'll hand it off. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Important second down play coming up. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And the Knowles will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense is coming after him. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This should be the last play of the quarter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
And the Tigers looking to keep this drive rolling. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get... They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
6th play of the drive coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings on 4th down now. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Target, it's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking for a gap, it's Davis. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
To throw, it's Castellanos. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Davis. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Seminoles will have to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He'll throw it now. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Graham behind the line. It's Haynes. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Making some adjustments now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Clemson.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Knowles come to the line in a hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking deep to the right side. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Knowles. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So in one play, they go from being backed up to first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Catch made on the out route. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback operating an empty set. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Clemson, to put them on top now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Knowles will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Choosing to return the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Klubnik. The sure hands, it's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. And the defense wraps him up.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Cannot connect in his first throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Makes it look easy. and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out from his own end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's the end of the third.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Florida State, 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Here he goes. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. It's the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Florida State. They couldn't stop him there. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. this time. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking to scramble to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Extending the play now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Touchdown, Seminoles, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. A crucial pick six.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 17.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Clemson offense will take over.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throwing for his running back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Leaning on the run game here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The sure hands. It's White. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. On the run here. Lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And the Seminoles come up to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it here. entering the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Clemson, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
First down for the offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Finds an open target on the left side. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
It's a fumble behind the line. The defense has got it.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. To the air, it's Klubnik. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. 1st down here for this offense. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they're running into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Clemson.